Are you tired of endlessly scrolling through Netflix, only to give up and watch nothing? Well, that cycle ends today. 2025 has been a massive year for Netflix, with some of their biggest and most ambitious films ever. You don't want to miss out on the movies everyone will be talking about. That's why we've done the work for you. We're counting down the top 10 new shows you absolutely have to add to your Netflix watch list in 2025. Let's get into it.
Just go slow and steady.
Starting off at number 10, we have one of the most unique concepts of the year, K-pop Demon Hunters. This animated musical fantasy follows a world-famous K-pop girl group who live double lives as demon hunters. When they're not topping the charts, they're protecting humanity from supernatural threats. Produced by Sony Pictures Animation, the film follows the group as they're forced to face off against a rival boy band whose members are secretly demons in disguise. Released back in June, this movie became a record-breaking cultural phenomenon, with a soundtrack packed with absolute earworms. If you're looking for a fun, high-energy genre mashup that combines incredible music with action, K-pop Demon Hunters is a must-watch.
You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for them!
Sliding into our number 9 spot is the 2025 documentary The Perfect Neighbor from director-producer Geeta Ganbir. Built almost entirely from police body cam footage, it retraces the neighborhood disputes that escalated to the June 2nd, 2023 killing of Ajika Owens in Ocala, Florida, placing you on the curb, in the doorway, and inside the tense minutes that changed everything. Premiering at Sundance 2025, the film earned widespread acclaim for its precise construction and unflinching perspective. After a limited US theatrical run on October 10th, it began streaming globally on Netflix on October 17th. If you gravitate toward verite thrillers and issue-driven docs that unfold like a procedural, The Perfect Neighbor must be on your list.
What is the address of the emergency?
Several kids out there right now are screaming, yelling.
After those two movies, you might want something light and romantic. So at number 8, we have French Lover. Starring Omar Sy and Sarah Giraudot, this French charmer hit Netflix on September 26th. So what's the plot? Abel Kamara, a world-famous star who's quietly bored by his own success, crosses paths with Marion, a warm waitress piecing life together after a divorce. A chance encounter in her restaurant sparks an opposites attract affair that plays like a Parisian twist on the celebrity meets everyday hero fantasy. Equal parts flirt, banter, and second chance hope. If you're craving soft lighting, cafe dates, and feel-good chemistry, French Lover is your palate cleanser.
French Lover, c'est je t'aime to love.
Coming in at number 7, we have The Electric State, a haunting road movie sci-fi adapted from Simon Stollenhag's illustrated novel. Directed and produced by the Russo brothers for Netflix, it strands us in an alternate, tech-scarred 90s, where a teenage runaway, Michelle, and her chirpy robot companion Skip drive west in search of her long-lost brother. This movie mixes a small personal coming-of-age story with a ruined world. Old billboards are falling apart, drones float like ghosts, and a brain tech fad called neurocasting lets people escape reality after a second civil war. Through Michelle's flashbacks, we learn why she's alone, turning the trip into a mystery and a quiet goodbye. If you like sad, thoughtful sci-fi with rich world building and real heart, The Electric State is a powerful detour you won't forget.
So you want to go get your brother back? I'll go with you.
At number 6 is the action thriller The Amateur. Rami Malek stars as Charlie Heller, a brilliant CIA cryptographer whose life is turned upside down when his wife is killed in a terrorist attack. When he learns the agency won't pursue the culprits, he blackmails them into training him for a field mission, taking matters into his own hands. The film, which also stars Lawrence Fishburne and Rachel Brosnahan, hit theaters in April before landing on streaming. It's a tense, smart spy thriller that's more about brains than just brute force, perfect for fans of a more cerebral cat-and-mouse game.
Have you lost your mind?
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
Alright, before we dive into our top 5, if you're enjoying these picks and want to stop the endless Netflix scroll for good, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, let us know in the comments which movie you're most excited about so far. Kicking off the top 5 is Monster, the Ed Gein story. Netflix's Monster follows a lonely man in small town whose grave robbing and murders are uncovered after a shocking farmhouse search. The show tracks his childhood, his bond with his controlling mother, the investigation that exposes his crimes, and the ripple effects on the town. It also compares fact to legend, weaving in nods to films inspired by the case, to show what Hollywood borrowed and what it invented. So if you want a dark, character-driven look at the real case behind the myths, with some graphic content, this is the most direct on-screen dive yet into the man and the myth he spawned.
What was his childhood like? Now, I'd like to show you something worse.
Coming in at number 4 is a powerful and intimate look at a music icon, Selena y los Dinos, A Family's Legacy. Premiering on November 17th, so before the release, you'll have time to catch up on all the earlier titles we covered. This documentary chronicles the incredible journey of Selena Quintanilla, the legendary queen of Tejano music. Unlike many projects that focus on her tragic death, this film celebrates her life and artistry, anchored by never-before-seen footage from the Quintanilla family's personal archive. After winning a jury award at the Sundance Film Festival, this is set to be one of the most moving music documentaries of the year.
You have to sacrifice something in life in order to get ahead.
Our number 3 pick is a must-see for the massive true crime audience on Netflix. Released on October 10th, My Father, the BTK Killer is a chilling documentary that tells the story of one of America's most infamous serial killers from a perspective you've never heard before. The film centers on Carrie Rawson, the daughter of Dennis Rader, the man known as the bind, torture, kill murderer who terrorized Kansas for decades while living a double life as a family man. The documentary gives Rawson the space to reclaim her story, exploring the profound trauma of discovering the father you love is a monster. For viewers fascinated by true crime but looking for a more nuanced, human-led narrative, this haunting film is an essential watch.
Can you imagine finding out that your father is one of the most evil people on earth?
Barely missing the top spot at number 2 is a film that screams Oscar potential, J. Kelly. Arriving on Netflix on December 5th, this movie brings together an almost unbelievable collection of talent. The film stars George Clooney as a famous actor and Adam Sandler as his manager, reflecting on their lives while traveling through Europe. Described as a heartbreaking comedy, it promises to deliver director's signature blend of sharp wit and painfully human characters. The cast is rounded out by an incredible ensemble that includes Laura Dern, Billy Crudup, and Riley Keough. Given the powerhouse talent involved, J. Kelly is one of the most anticipated dramatic comedies of the year.
Hey, Kelly, so handsome. Look at you, you're the American dream, the last of the old movie stars.
I'm down here.
You're up there, you're down here, you're in here. We did this together.
And finally, our number 1 must-watch Netflix movie of 2025 is the one that racked up 165 million views, Back in Action. It's a fast, funny, family-on-the-run spy caper with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz back in full charm mode. Released on January 17th and directed by Seth Gordon, it follows 2 ex-CIA NOC operatives who went off-grid for 15 years, raised 2 kids under new identities, and then have their cover blown. Years later, a nightclub scuffle puts them back on the radar of both their old handler Chuck and other bad guys. Matt and Emily outsmart Chuck at the Thames, shut down the sale, and get their kids back. London dries out, the ICS key is secured, and the family finally breathes. Until MI6 quietly notes one detail: no confirmed body. If you're into action plus comedy, this one's for you.
What is going on?
We were operatives for the CIA.
Like Jason Bourne?
Yeah, but we remember stuff.
So there you have it, 10 incredible movies that hit Netflix in 2025. There's truly something for everyone on this list, whether you're into animated musicals, chilling documentaries, or award-winning dramas. Personally, I can't wait to see what Noah Baumbach does with George Clooney and Adam Sandler and J. Kelly. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next roundup. Let us know in the comments which of these 2025 Netflix shows you'll be watching first.